Welcome back, everybody, to Not Real Gamers. The commentary is terrible, and our gameplay is definitely worse. So tonight we have, we're going to do some Snowrunner. We're going to finish up where we started yesterday. We have, was it 2 more drilling equipment we have to take back, right? And that was with, I think that was over in the next island. Island Lake, that's what it was. So we're going to go to Island Lake, and we're going to go ahead and continue that. I'm just going to go ahead and get some things done here on the YouTube side of it so people can find our stream. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. We're just going to go ahead and do that real fast so that way we can get that out of the way with. We don't have to worry about it. And I'll go back in later and readjust things. We're just doing this for now so that way we can kind of get everything started so we don't have to sit here and go through that whole thing. So let me go ahead and get that fixed. Now tonight's video, they are sponsoring us. They're not the sponsor. I mispronounced or misspoke on the other videos. They are not the sponsor of the video, but we are sponsored by them. There is a difference there, but if they're sponsoring the video, that means that they're paying me to do the video, and they're not doing that. I'm getting paid off commission based on the things that I sell in stream. Now, W's Energy is a great product. I use it every day. They're like 35 bucks a tub. Now, I've had this tub for over a month. It still rocks. So go ahead and check them out. It's all natural sugars, or no sugars, all natural vitamins and minerals. It's apt. You just put a little itty bitty scoop into a bottle of water, and that's it. I mean, you get all the energy as like you would from, say, a rock star, right? And you get none of the crash. I'm not a sugar-free fan, but this is the one that I'm hooked, right? So if you are interested in trying it out, I would recommend just trying it if you're new to it. Get 1 tub and use code NotRealGamers at checkout. It'll give you 10% off. I'll leave the spelling in the description. You guys can go ahead and click on it, and it'll take you go to www.wenergy.com, and it'll say to log in. Just create a free account. Go ahead and order you some, and use that code, and that'll get 10% off, which covers your shipping and handling and taxes. So go ahead and check that out. And yeah, everything that you guys buy, I get a percentage of. I get a few dollars off of it. So yeah, if you don't mind, all it does is help support the channel. And yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Now I think, so it says this is an 8-stack trailer. Now I don't know if they're talking about if this top section here is considered a stack. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll figure that out. Let me see something real quick. So let's go ahead and everything's set up. Okay, so everything's good to go, guys. I apologize for the delay. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Let me go ahead and... So I'm hoping this is actually an 8-stack trailer. Hopefully it's not... Oh boy, this thing turns a little wide. I think we picked something up along the way. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. Thank you for joining in tonight. We appreciate your time tonight. We know there's a lot of other live streams out there, but we appreciate you stopping in here. Hopefully we're going to have some fun, and the chat is open so I can see chats. So go ahead and leave a chat, and we'll get to chit-chatting. I'm excited to get going. Mr. Doug would have been on tonight, but he is not feeling well. He's kind of getting tired. He got tired today. He had a really big day, so he's resting up, and he absolutely should. He's been working his tail off, so Mr. Doug needs to get some sleep and rest and relax. But hopefully tomorrow we'll see how it goes. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to start these super orders that they have on here, and we can get some bigger orders done. Like I said, right now we're just doing these drilling equipments, which is you just go up to the place and you have to, you kind of have to tear down the facility. Now, I don't believe this trailer is going to make this turn. Oh, don't rub it. Don't rub it. Oh yeah, we're going to definitely be... I don't think trailers are supposed to bend like that. Okay, well we're not going back this way, that is for sure. Thank goodness we're just delivering this to the Island Lake warehouse, because this would not make it. Now I think, is it in Island Lake? Yes, I think it is in Island Lake is where we need to go. Which is nice because we have kind of a straighter shot there instead of going all the way up this mountain to Drummond Island. We could just kind of hang a left and send it down the hill. We could go this way. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. Just give me trees, just give me signs. Yeah, we're going to go this way, up and over, and this should lead us straight to where we need to go. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, viewer. Thank you very much. Appreciate your love and support. If you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you for the return. If you are new, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate the love and support, guys. We really do. This is really just a dream of two friends who really just want to bring the joy of video gaming back to the community, and just bring happiness, really. You know, for a long time, I know I personally was down, and you know, video games kind of helped me escape that reality for a little bit and kind of get me back to center. And that's why we do this. We just want to help people get back to, you know, having fun. Games nowadays have gone off the rails in a sense, and we just want to bring the joy back of video games. So I do appreciate the support. I'll tell you though, this mod here, guys, is I think it's AGL who creates it. It's a truck that's in the game naturally, so it's a vanilla truck, but he increased the horsepower, torque, and the traction, a little bit better traction. Which the other one was just as much of a beast. I mean, the vanilla one is absolutely amazing, but it was 100% underpowered. I mean, this thing here is just add a little bit of torque. I think the tire on the vanilla is like a 7.0. I think this one's an 8.0 or 8.5. It's really not bad. Little soupy mess there, but I mean, this thing is just an absolute monster. It's very versatile too. You can use it as a crane, you can use it as a repair truck / one cargo hauler, or 2 cargo, or any kind of trailer you want. We use it mainly for hauling the really heavy trailers, you know, the big mining trailers that you have to get. We use it for any kind of heavy cargo, which is what we're doing here, right? So this one here is a heavy cargo. These containers, we put it on a twin steer the other day, and it made the twin steer squat. So all right, before we get taken off like we're crazy here. Matter of fact, you can see that twin steer still there. So we got to go here. That's going to be a hard turn to make with this trailer. That's going to be almost impossible, but we'll give it a go. So we're just going to keep going straight down this road here. Wait, which road? Yeah, this road. Right? Yes. Sorry, took me a second. Oh, we're back. Got to turn our beacons on. Got to be safe. Number one is safety, right? Now, once we load this first one on it, I'll know whether or not this trailer will hold 8. Because, like I said, it says 8, but I'm wondering if that top step deck area is the 8th cargo slot. If it's like, 4 and 3 on the bottom and then 1 up top. If it is, we'll just probably go deliver it. And I wish, if it is, I'll be kind of kicking myself because could have been rocking around with a much shorter trailer. You know what we could do, actually, instead of trying to make that turn, because that turn is almost impossible to make. Alright, we're going to try and wiggle it down here. Now, it's embarrassing when I mess up a back in this game because I do drive a tractor trailer for a living. Not currently. I used to drive a tractor trailer, and I'm in the process of getting my CDL again because the state of Maryland was gracious enough to let it. If your DOT card expires, you have to retake the whole test, or the whole class. So we are in the process of getting that back, which is why we're not streaming on the weekends. But we should be done with that mid-May, I want to say. Come on, come on, come on. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to back this thing up this far. This is a pretty long trailer for no reason. Where's... Wait, did we already pick this one up? Don't do that to me, game. Don't do that to me. Guys, I backed that trailer down here for no reason. We've already got... Oh my goodness. I forgot Mr. Doug had grabbed this one already. Could just... No, that's a low saddle anyway, so... Alright, so we're going to have to get kind of creative with this. We're just going to have to go here. This is upsetting, I'm not going to lie. Because that was an absolute awesome back. I think. I mean, leave a comment in the description, or leave a comment if you think it wasn't, but pretty sure that was pretty decent to my standards. Gotta love hitting those stumps. Yeah, we're winching it. It'll go through this eventually, but it does take a minute, so we're just trying to speed up as much as possible. Oh no, girl, there you go. Once those front 4 get on the ground, like get up on regular land, we're usually in decent shape. It's getting those up there, or if the front's in, getting the rear 4 on. So as long as we can get one set of tandems up there, we'll be alright. Oh, look at that little guy over there. Oh, that's right. That's the mission that goes back up to that house. We'll just go ahead and grab that mission. We're not going to do that one. We're just grabbing it for right now. Now, we've done, I think, 15% of this game. Or of this, maybe of just this map. We're just doing the main missions. We will, however, go back and we will be completing some of the side quests. We are not doing any trials on any of the maps. So just kind of a heads up to everybody watching. We will not be doing trials, but what we are going to be doing is the main missions and 99% of the side quests. Side quests can consist of anything from, you know, grabbing a scout vehicle, grabbing all the towers, rebuilding bridges, stuff like that. We will be doing that. But mainly we're doing most of these main quests. So, and it's not necessarily a walkthrough on the game, as it is just having fun, you know. And we had done most of the maps and missions up until I think what's that map called? So we did everything to Amir. We did Wisconsin, Yukon. We did all these. And then the game took it. Something happened and it glitched out and it got rid of all of our progress. So we have Dawn. We have all of these to do. We have never played them. So we're going to be getting into those. And I look forward to it because I enjoy this game. I really do. And I enjoy streaming this game. It's easy to talk about trucks, talk about just stuff in general. It's a lot of fun. Especially, I especially enjoy this game, hauling stuff around and, you know, trucking and all that kind of stuff. So I find it fun. However, it got to a point where after 4 or 5 times of restarting completely over and then it deleting itself in the exact same spot, I got frustrated and I quit. So hopefully it doesn't do that. If it does, then we'll address that from there. So it is 8 actually on the trailer. Good. Wait. I can grab all 8. Ooh. We only need 2 left, right? I think that's what we only need 2 left. Yeah, that's it. We need 2 more. All right, sweet. So this is not going to be fun, but we're going to try to go out. Now we're going to have to make this turn here because those bridges aren't done yet. And I don't have Mr. Doug here to pull me. Normally Mr. Doug is my puller. If I get wedged on something, he usually can go around and get me unstuck. So this is going to be a task. We may lose it. We may not. We'll see how things go. But you could definitely tell she's way down. I mean, see the gap between the... First off, you can see the rear end. See how the frame is no longer even with the top of the tire. And the front end, you can actually see most of that frame. This thing is definitely way down. We have some weight on it. If I had to guess, I'm probably saying each one of those is 30,000 pounds, 20, 30,000. So we just got to be careful not to tip it over. Normally I would have done this in a low boy. Try to keep the center of gravity a lot lower. But being as how it's just me tonight, I don't want to have to make 8 different trips. You know what I mean? I just want to do one trip and be done with it. And that way it may come back to bite me. It may. I might have to end up getting a tow truck or a crane truck and having it come out and picking one of these containers up, putting it on another trailer. So it may turn into a longer stream because of that. Or it may not. Maybe we can get it done and get moving with something else. So we'll just kind of see how we go. Now I know we do have the cement mission, which I don't know where we get cement here. I forget. I can tell you, I know where it's at in Russia, but I don't know here. So hopefully we can get cement relatively easy, and we can. It's eight slots of cement, and I would put it on this, but I believe some of those places are extremely tight. So I'm just gonna bring it with my dually. I've got, depending on how many per map, I think it's 2 per map. But I might just grab the 6 foot or the 6 slotted trailer, take that, and deliver the first 2, and then pick up the second 2, and then continue on and finish out the rest of the map. So we'll just see how things go. We'll see what we're looking at, and we'll go from there. All right, this thing's a monster. I'm telling you guys, this thing is amazing. If you guys haven't gotten this mod, or if you're not really a mod person, like I said, I got the dually 450 just because my dad owns one, and I really enjoy the truck. I think they look really good. I think it looks pretty beefy and nice. So I just wanted that because of that reason. But when it comes to these other trucks, I don't go based on how cool or how good they are. I like vanilla vehicles, but I like vanilla vehicles that are just slightly more upgraded than the last, right? It doesn't have to be insane. It just has to be maybe a different tire selection, maybe a different engine, usually just a little bit more power and a little more traction than the last ones, which is what AGL has done with this, and it's just really tastefully done. I like it, and I recommend this mod absolutely 100%. So go take a look in the mod browser if you guys have this, and just take a look at it. It's a really, really nice truck. Actually, it's called the Plaid 450 AGL, if you're wondering. Take this a little wider than normal. I don't like how that trailer just kind of twists back there. Oh, we're going to hit that power box. There we go. We didn't hit the power box, guys. We did not hit the power box. I think Hunter Bob's Bridge, I think that's the one that we need to finish up over here by this wood facility. I think that's the one that we're looking for here. Oh boy. Okay. Showing off a little bit there, but I apologize. All right. Looked like that looks like the last tandem was hung up on the pole back there. What? Why is there still one on here? Did we already do that? Oh no, drilling equipment. That's what we have, right? So let's go ahead and do that. That needs to go to Drummond Island. See, I don't really want to drive this all the way there. I have one on the trailer. I don't need another one. Unless it has to be that specific. I bet you it's got to be that specific one. No, it could be this one. Okay, we're good. I would like to have a different trailer on this, though. So let's do this. Oh no, this is a... Alright, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to take it back. We gotta get a low saddle. Or what we could do... Yeah, what we could do is take the dually... Where's she at? There she is. Ooh. We'll hook up our long gooseneck to it. And... now that we have our long gooseneck, we can haul 6 on this. Now, did that say... yeah, so we're 36% through Michigan. Which just goes to show you how much there is to do here. I mean, you've got all the main missions that are almost done. And then you've got the side quest missions. Alright, hang on. Before we get any further, I'm going to make me a drink. I had to finish that when it was getting warm. You know, and that way, too, you guys get to see the fact that I'm actually going to be using, that I actually use Dubby's product, because it's absolutely amazing. I don't know why my nose itches so bad tonight. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm taking this, and I'm pouring it in here, but I'm doing it over my container lid here so I don't spill it all over the place. And I just did exactly that. Yep, did exactly that. The thing I was trying to avoid. Now this one's called Retro Sherbet. Absolutely amazing. Give it a whirl if you're into this kind of stuff. You just shake it up. I'll mute it so that way you guys don't have to hear it. Okay. Now sometimes you'll get a little bit of floaty still left in it, like a couple little breadcrumbs, but they eventually come out. Okay. You guys can kind of see there's a little bit of floaties, but like I said, it comes out eventually. But again, I'm not a sugar-free guy, but this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It tastes delicious. That one tastes like almost like a pink lemonade. Not really pink lemonade. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's kind of like a pink lemonade. Pretty good. Now, we're gonna get back to this. Now we're gonna take the same, we're gonna take the same path as we took before. that just kind of... Actually, I think we'll probably go down the hill first. We won't go through the quarry. I think that's where we went last time, was through the quarry. Now, this truck, I do have one problem with it. If the mod creator is watching this, is that every time you hit a bump, you pretty much take damage. I mean, look, my fender's already destroyed. I haven't done anything except drive down the hill. See that? I mean, it just... You get a little bit of... Ooh, don't... No, no. There we go. You get a little bit of damage, and... It's kind of... It ruins the cosmetics of it. I know... I mean, if I just barreled it into this pole, I would expect to have a giant crease in my hood. But I hit a rock on the road, and it's got a larger suspension, and I still take damage? I don't know. But you'll see a bunch of numbers popping up on this one. It gets damaged very easily. See? You see what I mean on that? All I did was drive over a flat road. But thankfully, whoever the creator of it was aware, because they put all these repair points. So we have plenty of repair points. I've used this on several streams all day long, and I never ran out of repair points. So it's safe to say we are good. Now let's go ahead and skip time to 6 a.m. That way we could kind of... I don't want the stream to be where you can't see anything, where it's just a light shined out by some headlights and that's it. Like, I don't want that, so... So this truck does have an issue. It's not as strong as that other one. It is powerful, don't get me wrong. This thing's a monster. But as you can tell, we do get bogged down with this trailer. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, I do enjoy the realism of it, so I'm not knocking that. You know, I lied. We are going to go to the quarry. Okay. Come on, big girl. Climb this. Plow through this stuff. See, like I said, it can get stuck. It probably will get stuck occasionally. But it's just it's a very nice mod. Very well put together. Genuinely impressed with it. Thankfully, we don't have to come back this way. Just that same place that our other truck was getting bogged down. I mean, she pulled through it. I can't ask for anything better than that, you know? I really can't. This thing's just an absolute beast. All right, we're going to load into Island Lake here. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Be nice. Nice thing is we don't have to go very far. We're just going down the road. All right. So we're going to the warehouse over here to our left. Now, I don't know if we need a crane. If we do, I'm screwed because I have to go back and get another vehicle. So I'm hoping we don't have to. I'll tell you one thing, it's going to get a little hairy because this place here is pretty muddy. I tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but it was hot today, wasn't it? I mean, abnormally hot. I mean, and I hate the heat. I love the cold weather personally, but it was definitely abnormally hot. All right. So this is going. I just feel like there's something crawling on me. I don't know why. So we're gonna go to Drummond Island. Let's look at the global map here. Where are we taking it to? We're taking it to the port. So we go. So we're gonna be coming from this way. We can't cross there. That bridge is out. So it looks like we're going to have to go down into our hole here, off the map here, down through the water, and then come up and around. So where are we now? So we'll go back out here. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it real quick so we're not sitting here playing guess which way you're driving. So, you know, it'd be easier if I had those bridges done because then I could just drive straight and then it wouldn't be an issue. So, I mean, instead of doing all that around, I could literally just go out here, hang a left, and then just drive straight. It would cut out a lot of drive time. But we don't have that right now, so we're going to just do what we got to do. But what I will say is we're going to get it here on concrete here. Let's get up on level concrete. Well, I guess not. I mean, we are way down. You can look at the difference in the suspension. I mean, those wheels are almost touching the fender, and those are not. Ooh. She is slightly top heavy. And our truck's it's not the most stable, especially with this long of a trailer. The longer the trailer, the more sway you get in that trailer. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate your time tonight. We are just doing a little bit of Snowrunner here. As probably you can see, we're just trying to finish up some of these missions here We got 2 left here and then 3 here. We're just trying to finish up as many as possible. So that way, when Mr. Doug hops on, we can jump into Alaska, which would be nice. Maybe you have 1 or 2 big ones here for us to do, and then hop on over to Alaska. So that's where we're at right now. Comments are open, so go ahead and leave a comment if you'd like. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell for when we go live. You'll be the first to know. We are hopefully going to get this done within a reasonable time. We had to go back and get another vehicle because the vehicle we had, we could have pulled it all the way over here, but driving that trailer with 8 slots is absolutely ridiculously long and in no way, shape, or form necessary. So, and if I'm being honest, what we could have done, everyone, is we could have just done 1 trailer and then been done with it and then just go back and get another one. But for whatever reason, I decided to do that. I thought it sounded like a great idea in my head. It wasn't, but here we are. So hopefully this doesn't end badly with us rolling this truck and trailer, because to recover this truck is $46,000, and the mission only pays us, what does the mission pay? 14. So we're not going to recover. So if we do end up flipping over, we do have an electric winch, and we will attempt to pull the vehicle back over by itself. If not, we'll have to get a crane vehicle and bring it out. Because I realized when we did the last mission, I got like 42,000, and then recovered that truck, and it was 41.5. So we made $500 off that last one. So that's not good business. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue this as almost as if we were in hardcore mode, with the option to recover if it's just absolutely impossible to unscrew up what I did. So I don't think it's doing too bad. I mean, it's handling well. Now, obviously, I might be speaking a little too soon, but it's not handling too terribly. Now, I could have gone back out to Smithville, right, and then gone all the way back through all that mud hole, and then up the hill, or up to the quarry, then turn left and go up the mountain, and then go deliver. But really, it wouldn't have brought us out any closer. We still would have had to gone down, up and over and around, and it would have almost been the exact same. See what I mean, guys? This thing takes damage at points that it really shouldn't. Now that should take damage. We just rode over a tree at like 20. So that I understand. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull on in. No, I do vape in my streams. I'm not promoting vaping. I don't promote vaping to anybody or smoking, but I do personally vape. So I apologize if you don't want to watch that. I apologize, but I do vape. So it's kind of a fair warning if you know if you don't want anyone to see that. You know, that way you know. Wait, I could just turn left there and just go that way. Welcome, viewer, welcome. Thank you for joining in with us. Oh boy. Oh, I thought that was going to end badly. Well, the nice news is that our truck's now fixed. So we have no damage on anything. Still looks bad, but... Now, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, please go check out the other videos. We play Halo, Skyrim, Snowrunner, World of Warships, Minecraft. We try to do a lot of things on this channel, so go check out some of the other videos on the channel. We'd appreciate it. Like I said, we're just trying to have some fun and enjoy ourselves, so go check out our other videos if you don't mind, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is the part I'm worried about. I'm not worried about getting stuck here, because we have a winch that's long enough. I'm worried about tipping. Come on, big girl, come on. Ooh, that thing is squatting. Okay, now that we're here, so we got to get it to the port, which means we got to go here, and then here, here, right? Yep, okay. And then something tells me there's going to be like a, not necessarily a bridge outage, but like a roadblock or something. I just feel like there's going to be a roadblock, and I'm going to get irritated and have to go back and get another vehicle and come back. Come on, come on. Oh, there. Whew. See, that was my fault. That'd have been my fault if it tipped, because I was going way too fast and cut that corner way too hard. Oh, no wheels on the front. Oh, jeez. In real life, that would have just blown the shocks right out of the truck, but here we are in the gaming world, so. That's a tree. Okay. Oh my goodness. Come on. Get on the road. I wonder if I can make that. What do y'all think? I can make that, but how do I get down there? Looks like we gotta go back up into that little town, or that little house area. Go around the back way. Now, this may end up taking us longer, but it's about exploring. It's about doing and having fun and just exploring the area. So that's what we're going to do. This guy's going to lose a mailbox, but doesn't look like the post office comes out here, so I think we're safe. And we just snapped an axle there. That's what just happened. And we're dragging our oil pan, transmission pan, differential just cracked in half. We just ripped half the bed off. Okay. Go team. Oh, there's a upgrade down here. We don't want to go off the edge here. As you can see, it kind of gets... What is that? A12V 850 TTA. What? This is for the... Oh, this is for all the other trucks. Okay. Cool. All right, here we go. We're going to try and... So we're keeping it in low high. So it's basically in first gear, right? The reason being is automatic mode makes you shift unnecessarily at times. We don't want to shift unnecessarily, so what I do need to know is where we're going. It's going this way. Old girl's pulling though. I gotta give it to her. She's doing a great job. Now I wish you could have this same setup truck-wise, but maybe use different body styles, like mid to late 70s, mid late 60s, 80s, 90s. You know, I wish they did something like that. That'd be really cool. Oh, going into the port of entry the wrong direction. That's good. They don't frown upon that at all. Nice news is now that we're on flat ground, look at that. Look at that weight transfer. I mean, it's... This is the trailer I was talking about. That's what we use that big truck for most of the time, is that kind of a trailer. Okay, so what opened up? Out with the old. Whew. So we got to bring that... Where do we have to bring that to? Global map, Smithville. We got to bring that all the way to the drill. How are we going to get that over here? And that's not going to fit. I don't have nothing to pull it past that elbow. We definitely can't fit on this road here, because this road here is tiny. Like scout vehicles barely fit on that road. We can't bring it up the center because that road is way too tight here. Coming up. This is way too tight of a road for that. I mean, I guess the only other option is to literally put it in there and maybe get a crane to hook the back of it and lift it as we turn. That may have to be a dual effort part. And then we got 2 metal beams and 1 oil rig drill. So we have the oil rig drill, right? That's already in... matter of fact, it's in Smithville, right? I don't know if you guys saw, but when we were at the trailer here, there's a oil rig drill on that trailer. Yeah, and it came from there. So that part's easy. Metal beams, that's from up here, which we can get that as soon as we come back from Drummond. So that's not a problem. In fact, I can probably go grab those now. Because I don't have anything that can hook up to that right now. but it will need a saddle high. So hopefully I'll remember, and we'll at least grab it and bring it up to that point. I can go get the metal beams and bring them down the mountain. How many did we need of that? 2 metal beams. Okay. So let's go ahead and map this back out. We'll go here, 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 here. All right. So we're going to go back the way we came in, through that whole little rock water thing that we had going on there. Now, I would just leave the trailer and go pick up another one just down the road from that warehouse, but I don't feel like paying... excuse me, I'm paying quite a bit for these trailers, right? So any trailer deleting or anything like that, I'm losing out on that money, and I made it to where I think they're ×4. The trailers are ×4. So I don't want to lose that money, because that money... Yep, that's a terrible way to do that. I don't know what I was thinking there. Little issue there, but all right. I don't want to. I just don't want to waste money, you know. And that's one way to get over the car. But yeah, we just don't. I don't like wasting money in the game, so we're not going to. As much as we can avoid not wasting money in the game. Come on, girl. Man, she's all over the place, ain't she? As soon as she bites, she just goes. I mean... Now, once we throw metal beams on this trailer, it's going to change it a lot. So, it's going to be... It's not going to go this fast, I promise you that. Well, I mean, hang on. We're going to have to get that trailer through that. Oh! Will that trailer even fit through that? I just thought about that. That would be... Oh, goodness. I don't know that that trailer's going to fit through that bridge. We might have to take it through Island Lake. Which means a lot of logistic issues, because if we take it out of there, right, and then we have to come back across that with it, then we can come up here, swing it, and then we'll have to go all the way down here, and oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. Come on. Yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Nice thing is, this is the warehouse here. Oh, come on. I don't know, you're probably like, why'd you do that? Well, so the metal beams are going over, and look at that squat. Phew. So the metal beams are going over towards that drilling site, right? The wood, I'm gonna go ahead and just build that bridge instead of having to drive around it constantly. Especially if we're bringing that, if we can bring that trailer that direction, we're definitely gonna need that bridge up because no matter what we're pulling it with, it's gonna be hard to pull it with that. It's not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to just, you know, scrape the entire truck on that. We are a little loaded. I mean, I'd say that's pretty loaded. What do y'all think? Bunch of 4x4x8s and then like 4x4x16 metal beams. I think that might be a little loaded. Why does it keep showing this deliver a curtain side? We're not doing that. We're accepting this one. Now stop. And like I said, we're just gonna we're gonna deliver these 2 wooden planks to the bridge, and then we're going to take this trailer over to the location that we need to go to. Once we're over there, we'll go ahead and drop it off and go from there. So it'll be kind of a long drive down this mountain. Is there a shortcut anywhere? Doesn't look. Where's that one? There was a shortcut, right? I think it's. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Now you guys can kind of see. You'll see another trailer here. I got in one of the prior episodes. If you go watch it, this trailer, the tires hooked the side. I didn't take the turn wide enough, and it pulled it over to one side. I almost lost the truck, so I do need to recover that trailer. Yep, drive on the guardrail. That's smart. Yeah. So right there, that's that little dip. I'll actually get the rear tire right there. If you go straight left of that front tire, that's where that dip was, where it messed up everything. I mean, it was a disaster is what it was. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're just going to drive the road so we don't lose what we got here. I mean, it's not that far of a drive. Ooh, well, it's really not that far of a drive, so I mean, we'll just kind of... I take it back, I lied. We're going to take a little walk in the woods here. Hopefully we don't get gummed up anywhere. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just had to focus on that for a second. Okay, that's done. This mission needs to go away. That's just so much easier, ain't it? Alright, so what was the other thing we needed for that one? We needed 2 metal planks. Oh, the oil rig drill. That's right. So, technically what we could do is we could take that other truck over there afterwards with the oil rig. Oops, I didn't pay attention. Nice mirror, nice fender, nice door. Yeah. We could take the oil rig drill over there and deliver that. That way, everything's already over there. We just got to hook and go. Yeah, and this trailer is shorter than the other one, so this is going to be a task and a half. Oh, hang on. All right. Sorry about that. A good buddy of mine messaged me. I apologize. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. We are just trying to get some missions set up here. Hopefully we can get this construction rig semi over where we're going. I'm currently trying to get everything else that we need over there. I just need to remember how to get over there. So we'll go through the farm, up and over to the right, and just follow that around. Okay. Now there are easier ways to get there, but with what we're hauling, the length of it, I really don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk taking something this long and then getting hung up on something. So that's where we're at right now. Now the comment section is open if you want to leave a comment, chit chat. We talk about everything except politics. We don't talk about politics here, but we talk about everything else. So feel free to comment, and yeah, hope you enjoy the gameplay. Yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to, what's the name of the map called? I'm really looking forward to Amur, the Russian rocket section. I'm really looking forward to it because, again, like I said, we've never been able to complete it. We've never been even to, we got over the initial bridge, that first bridge you come to, we got over that, and then that's when our game kept crashing. So I'm hoping we can get past that. If it crashes, I will cry. That will be a guarantee. Now, we are far from that, so that's not even going to be in the next month or two. We got Alaska, I believe, is next. We're going to do all those main missions in Alaska. We have all of Russia. I mean, we have quite a bit of stuff to do. So the reason why we chose this game, other than the fact that we genuinely enjoy this and we love this game, which I think is how you should stream. I think if you love a game, that's what you should do, because people are going to see your passion in the game, you know, and that's something that I firmly believe in. So every game we play, we are passionate about, we love, and this provides a boatload of content. I mean, you got to figure the longevity of this game. You could play this game probably for a year before you run out of content, just doing the main quests. So not that that's what we're aiming for, but we want to bring as much content as possible. So and as often as possible too. We want to bring a lot of content that's often for you guys, especially with us not being able to stream on the weekends, which is usually when people have the most time to watch. I want to push out as much content during the week as I can. I like to try to do two posts a day, 2 streams a day. Sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. You know, life happens. So, if nothing else, usually in the evenings, you guys can get a stream pretty much Monday through Thursday. And then Friday evenings, usually a hit or miss. It's usually a small stream on Fridays, depending on how early we start. So, all right, let's get this here. Wait. Oh, that's right. We're bringing it here to deliver from... That's right. Come on, girl. Come on. Pull her out. So what we don't want is, when we build this trailer to be in the way, right? So we're going to go ahead and park it on the side of this. Looks to be like a concrete silo or a silage. All right. Now we're going to leave this truck here. We don't have a need for it right now. So this obviously was just to move it around the yard here. It's in no way going to be able to pull that. That was just to move around where we're going. Let's see. We want a high saddle. That's just going to be a beast, right? So let's go with our big guy here. Does he have a high saddle? He does. Okay. Now that can actually go on. If that's 5 slots, I remember, right? So let's... Is that a 5 slot? That's a 6 slot, and we like that one. So what we're doing here, I know you probably wonder, like, why did you just drop a trailer you just purchased? We have to unpack this before we can... Oh, what the heck? And the reason why I'm not just going next door and grabbing one is because they cost money to load it. And I'm trying to minimize as much cost as possible, which is why we went ahead and purchased that yesterday. When we had a really good payout on one of the missions. So we did it that way so we didn't have to take away from this mission itself. What was I grabbing? Oh, a crane truck. We'll just put a crane on this guy here. Like I said, this is kind of our yard truck, so this is really just a glorified yard dog. Just need to come up a little bit off the trailer. Ooh. This thing's a little heavy. We're going to just rotate this around, kind of get it even with the truck, or the trailer I should say. As you guys can see, we have highway tires on this for that reason. There's no point in putting regular off-road tires on that. Alright, she's packed on. Let's go ahead and get this over there. And then since we already have the high saddle on it, what we can do is we can try to head over to Drummond Island and grab that big trailer. I don't know if I'll need Mr. Doug's help for it. If I do, if I can't get past that bridge, well, is there a way I can, let me see. If we, no, there's just no way to get past that. So we'll just have to, just gonna have to hope we can squeeze it through that bridge there. I mean, if nothing else, I can always bring down that yard jockey, put a high saddle on it. It might turn a little sharper than this thing does. But there's no telling at this point. I mean, that's just gonna be, it's gonna be insane. Is what it's gonna be. So. Not what I wanted. Just gonna power through this. Well, viewer, I really appreciate you for stopping in. We're gonna take a pause here and grab a drink. Now, I am drinking Dubby's energy drink. It's an all-natural, non-sugar, all vitamins and minerals. It's absolutely delicious, and I'm not a sugar-free guy, but it's absolutely amazing. I drink rainbow sherbet, or retro sherbet. I'm sorry, retro sherbet. And if you guys if you guys are interested in it, use code NotRealGamers at checkout, and they give you 10%. It's 10% off everything that they sell, not just the drink mix, but I believe they have hoodies, cups, stuff like that, other merch. And that 10% off really just kind of covers your taxes and your shipping and handling. But nonetheless, if you use code NotRealGamers at checkout, and there's a proper spelling in the description. If you use that at checkout, you'll get 10%. So, and anything you guys buy, it just goes to help out the channel. So, appreciate the love and support. Let's see. This trailer is not as bad as the other one was. It's that 6-slot dually trailer. I mean, this holds 6, but it's way more stable. And we should have used this instead. Although that dually does get into better spots, I think, some tighter spots, and it's really just, it's a great truck to drive. But the nice thing is, once we get that other trailer over here, it'll be boom, 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 knock it out, and be done. Because that is the last one for the Dyson Diesel, right? And then we just have these 3, which it goes in order, so it's not like it's... What? Oh, probably help if I put the thing in gear and not neutral. Alright, so... Get this turn. Oh, don't hit it. Don't. Oh, we almost hit the pole. That would have been bad. For the pole. I'm on, big girl, turn. The nice thing is, though, even though when it lacks its turning radius, it makes up in power. Like, it just forces its way through whatever you got. I mean, it has so much power. Sorry, I had to. It just has so much power. Or so much power that it's just unbelievably unstoppable. See, it says deliver, but it's like it's Oh, Mr. Doug, welcome, bud. Welcome. I thought you were resting, man. You worked your rear off today, man. You got to get some rest. We are currently trying to get this big trailer across the way. I think I'm going to try something maybe bad for the truck's health. And if you need an energy drink to keep you awake, try Dubbies. It's a pretty good product. Works for me. Alright, so we're going to try and go ahead and get across this river here. We got to pay attention to the water. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Doug. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're just kind of hanging in there. We're doing so. We did go ahead and finish up the Steel River Township. We finished up the old one, so we only have one mission left, which is what we're doing now. We're bringing the big rig trailer over, and then that'll finish up our Dyson Diesel. And then we got these three. I believe Super Order comes first, but we're gonna attempt to try to pluck at some of it and try to help, you know, for when we hop on together. Hopefully it will help out a little bit there. Try to get over to Alaska a little faster because I want to get to Alaska. Not just in real life, but, you know, in game life. Guys, I think we might end up having to take our semi-trailer that way. That was actually a pretty decent way to take it. I think we'd be able to squeeze it through there. What do y'all think? What time is it? It's... Nope. Depending on this part here, decides whether or not we do it that way. That tree was in the way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and power up this hill here. I see this being okay with that big trailer. That will eliminate us from having to go through the dam, that elbow bend at the dam. I don't think that we're going to make that with that giant trailer. I mean, we barely made it with a gooseneck trailer on a F450, so this so far has adequate room to turn. It's just whether or not we can get it to this point. I don't know if we can get the trailer to this point or not. We're definitely going to try, though. We're certainly going to try and see how things go with that. Good old Dubbies. Telling you guys, you got to get some of that. If you haven't, you got to go get it. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Alright, so we have to go get... Can we make it... We might be able to do this, guys. We might be able to do this relatively easy and get this mission knocked out soon. So, let's see what we got here. That's a guardrail. Wait. Can we go... Yeah, because, you know, we have that trailer and it's very wide. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. Mr. Daniel, hello. Welcome into the stream again tonight. We appreciate you joining in. Tonight, it's just me. Mr. Doug is in chat, but he is kind of resting from a long day, so we're just kind of doing some oddball missions here. But welcome in, bud. Welcome. Yeah, it looks like this might be the better way to go with the trailer because we have no guarantee of that working. Oh, this turn here, though. Well, we got gravity working with us, but that might also work against us here. I probably could swing that. We could probably make that happen, guys. Absolutely. I appreciate your visit yesterday as well. We really do appreciate that. So, where do we have to go? So we're gonna cut in here. This may get a little tight, but we're gonna go cut in here, and we're gonna. So what we're doing right now is we got to get this construction rig semi-trailer, and that's gonna be kind of a pain because there's a bridge in our way that I don't think will fit. So we'll have to go take that mud road I was just on, and then on top of that we got to go across a river because I think that's gonna be the only way we're gonna be able to make it. This thing is not exactly the turning radius of a car. It's more of like an aircraft carrier. See, the only thing I have an issue with here is I think we'll have I won't have a problem pulling it up that. I'll have a problem with this car. Now, the truck doesn't have a problem with it. The trailer will have a problem with it. See, the truck can just... we just drive over the car. That's not a problem. But we'll see how it goes. Well, you know, we're going to find out soon enough. We're going to go do this together. So if it screws up, well, it's live, so everyone will watch it, and I can't edit anything out. So, yeah, that's where we're at with this. Normally, Mr. Doug is the one that pulls the construction rig semis, and I'm usually his puller if he gets hung up on something. Or I'm usually like the crane operator that will pick up the rear end of the trailer and put it back on the road. But hopefully my skills are decent enough to where I don't need a crane to come pick up the rear of the trailer. Oh, that's good. Just brake stuff. That's fine. We don't need that. All right. I will be mad if I don't have a high saddle. Yes, Mr. Daniel, I will be streaming tomorrow. I try to stream Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday. So yeah, we will definitely be streaming tomorrow. Now, what time I can't guarantee. If you go to my TikTok, I believe it's Viking. I'll tell you in just a second, actually. Go to my TikTok. It's Viking8917, and I usually post the stream times and a preview of what I'll be streaming there on that on TikTok. Usually about an hour or two beforehand. So go ahead and subscribe to that as well, and it'll let you know what time we're going to start tomorrow. But yeah, I definitely will be on tomorrow, whether it's probably going to be around 6:37, so just kind of a heads up. But yeah, we will absolutely be streaming tomorrow, 100%. Well, I say we, I can't speak for Mr. Doug, but I will be 100% on stream tomorrow, and we'll see where that goes. But yeah, we will. You don't have TikTok? Okay, no worries. So yeah, probably around, I would say probably around 7. If you pop in around 7 o'clock, there's a good chance we'll be on. If not, it'll be shortly after or shortly before that. Oh boy, this is it. All right, so about to find out if. Oh Oh, this is not going to be good, guys. The truck barely made it around that. All right, come on. Pull it. Just yank it around. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Trailer's going to dip. There she goes. All right. Going into first gear. Do we clear the tree? Come on, girl. Come on. I'm telling you guys, this truck is just a beast. Look at this thing. He don't need a fence. Now the question is, are we going to be able to pull this across that river? That's the big question. We're definitely not going up that path that we just went coming back, so we barely fit with the tractor, so. Now we will, how big is that? How far is that? Okay, so we're going to attempt to go to the bridge. All right, so we're going to attempt to go through that bridge. If the bridge is too tight, like if it doesn't, if there's just not enough room height-wise, then we'll just back straight up and go down that dirt road. Either way, this should be entertaining. That tree's in my way. I don't like that tree. Thing is, at least we have a monster to pull this thing. Because usually you have to pull this with a vanilla truck, and it's usually gutless, and it's a whole ordeal. Oh, fellas, ladies, she barely fit that. But, you know what they say. If it fits, it fits. All right, now here comes, this was by far one of the easier parts, right? Now we have to go down that treacherous little hill there. We got gravity on our side, which is a nice thing. But we also have to go across the water on those rocks. That's going to get dicey. But the nice thing is everything is already there. So all we have to do is plug and play, basically. Okay, here we go, fellas. Time to put her in. Stick her in four-wheel drive, so we know we're good on the front end. See what I mean? We got plenty of turning room in here. This isn't the part that's going to concern me, fellas. It's going to be the going across the water that's going to be concerning. And if I remember correctly, this is the wide trailer. It's the same width as us, really, so we should be okay. Keyword being should. So we're just going to try and not screw this up. Yeah, I gotta. Otherwise, that marker's not going to go away. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Nope. Nope. Wrong approach. Wrong approach. Just don't tip. Don't tip. Don't tip on me. Please don't tip on me. Alright, this is the part I'm concerned about right here. Come on, old girl. I don't know what that flagpole is. That used to be a an upgrade spot. I don't know what it is now. It looks like we're going to get this mission done a lot faster than before. This thing is just goes wherever it wants to. Just yank that trailer over the berm. Alright, 2 metal beams. That will be on our 450 over here, but we're going to go ahead and back up to our other trailer and connect. So we'll go ahead and change trucks. Alright, let's go ahead and get her in here. Alright, we got the top half built. Now we just need the oil rig drill. Going back old Betsy up. Alright, that finishes that. So we just got 33 grand for that, guys. That's, yeah. Where is this curtain side trailer? Where? Where is this curtain side? That? Really, we're delivering that across? Okay. Whatever. Tired of looking at that mission popping up on my screen. It's getting on my nerves because it's getting on my last nerve, actually. It's like almost like if I wanted the mission accepted, I would have accepted the mission. Just gonna yank it all. It's gonna be upside down. Still not gonna care. It has no sway on this truck either. If you look at it when it rolls, it doesn't even, the truck doesn't even budge. Okay. Now that that's over with, what's our next mission? What do we have? So Dyson's done. All we have is these 3 left. We have cargo, 2 oversized cargo containers delivered here. Where do we pick those up at? Probably Drummond. Yep. Okay, so in Drummond Island, where's that at? Oh, that's the... Okay, so that's their 4 slots, and it's this turn here will tip you. So we got to find a way around that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Duffman. Thank you, appreciate that. So then we have cement for the region. Where do we get cement from? Oh, from the quarry. Duh. So it is 2 to each. Okay, and then super order. This is gonna be a dual effort because we've got so much here that we'll have to break it up into different areas. So we'll probably end up doing cement for the region and go grab some cement. But let's see. Welcome, viewers. Welcome. Appreciate your time. Thank you for jumping in and joining us tonight. We just finished the oil rig site, so hopefully We're knocking out most of these main missions tonight. I think we have 3 left. So we're going to try and knock out at least 1 more of them. If not 2. We'll see how the time looks. We're just trying to get some stuff done here so we can move on to the next step. And really what we can do, delete that. So instead of driving back 2 different vehicles 2 different times, we'll just do this. Where is the ramps? Yes, we're going to haul this big thing back with the 450. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Now, I've never tried to see if it'll haul this, but in reality, the frame on this trailer would have just broken. We are way not on center. Alright, stop engine, change trucks, put the ramps up. Okay. Guys, look at that. Look at that suspension drop. Holy cow. This thing is loaded. Oh, girl is... Oh, she's not liking that. Look at that. That thing is squat. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is not good, guys. I don't think this truck was... I don't think Ford had designed this with this in mind. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to work out well. But that's never stopped us before from doing stuff like this. So, welcome, viewers. Welcome. Thank you for joining into the family. We appreciate it. Come on, old girl. Oh, my goodness. Look at... yeah, this was a terrible idea. Why did you guys let me do this? You know, this poor truck's transmission would have spun a drive shaft about now. A ring and pinion would just be looking like a donut in a straw. But built Ford tough, so here we go. What's y'all's favorite vehicle to use in the game? Let me know in the comments. We're also here to just chit chat. If you guys want to just talk about game stuff, you know what I mean, or whatever, we're here for it. So, come on, old girl. Nope, I need the tire on the ground. I can't turn with the tire off the ground. This is my fault. So I can't get mad at the truck for not turning properly because there's no wheel on the ground. Because you just put 40,000 pounds worth of truck on the back of it. Not to mention this trailer would have broke by now, but it is what it is. LFG, right? LFG. Ah, she is squatting. She is not happy with this trailer, I'm telling you. But she's happy with the trailer. She's not happy with what I'm pulling with the trailer. We don't want to get hung up on anything. Oh, that was close. If we get hung up on something, that's it. Because this thing doesn't have the power to pull this around something. Come on. A little delayed on the pulling, or the turning. Come on, girl. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay. I mean, you know, like I said, we have quite a bit of content coming from this game very soon. We've got, this is just Michigan. We just started this. I think there's 8 streams on it. Go check out the other ones too. If you guys haven't watched other videos, please go check those out. And let me know what you think in the comments too. You know, let me know if you like them. We have plenty of videos to select from. So I think we have 70 videos out in the last 2 months. So go check those out, see what you think. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you know, especially if you're new, please subscribe. If you're returning, thank you, man. We appreciate you guys. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully we can pump out some more of this content. We should. I know we'll be pumping out at least 3 videos this week. 3 streams, I should say. I'm aiming for 6. I'm not going to lie. I'm aiming for 6 streams. But we'll see how it goes. We like to push content. We like to put content out there for our friends and our family and our community. So, come on, don't get too fast on me. See, I put it in first up that hill, first high, so that way it wouldn't slow down. You know, automatics, if you don't have the wheel speed, it stops and resets your gear. I don't want that. I want a nice, slow, steady pace. Come on, girl. Come on. Can't see over this big old truck. It's almost impossible to see. Alright, come on. There you go. Build up the momentum. Now we're just getting back. To where we need to be. I just didn't want to drive 2 trucks, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to drive one and then drive the other. I need to delete that trailer. And I know I said I wouldn't normally delete them, but that one was one that was already on the map prior. So it wasn't one that's that I purchased. Now that other big one, I did purchase that one, the one we just deleted back there. But we made enough money off that those last two missions that I could afford to get rid of that without hurting too much from it. Ooh, come on, no, don't you tip, Oh, we almost lost it there, guys. That was almost a bad move. So now the cement is in the quarry, right? So I'm thinking with it being cement, so Drummond and Island Lake are 2 of the locations. That can be on one trailer. And then we'll have the other 2 on another or another load, right? So okay, let's get this massive thing off my truck before the truck decides it wants to die. All right, go ahead and pull the... Nope, not. We need the... Oh, you could... I never knew you could do that. Huh. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to return the 6x, right? Because we don't need this right now. Now we will start returning a lot of trailers because at some point we're going to be moving out of this map, right? So we're not going to need all these trailers here for no reason. So we're actually going to bring him back into the garage. Then we're going to go back to him. All right. So let's see where these cements go. So I believe, oh, that's cargo from the ship. Cement. So we have Black River Town Storage, and then the warehouse here. We have the lumber mill on Island Lake, and then the log station right inside the door there. Right? That's right inside the door there? From Island Lake. So we could just go from Island Lake straight through. That's probably what we're going to do. Let me turn this around actually. Now what we'll do is, should we do... Hang on a second. Nope, wrong direction. Go the other direction. Can we put... First, we're going to need to put a low saddle, right? Because that's what the... But can we put a bed on it? Like a... one slot? Does not appear so. Okay. Well, what we'll do here, guys, is we'll actually stop the stream here. It's getting kind of late, I believe. It's 11 o'clock Eastern time. So let's go ahead and end our stream here. Like I said, I want to thank everybody for stopping in tonight. I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. Again, if you haven't had a chance to try out W's energy drink, go ahead and try them out. Use Not Real Gamers at checkout and get 10% off that. So again, cheers to you guys. Thank you for the love and support, and I want you guys to have a great